Salute to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Salute to everybody that's pulling up in the building. Dog Soldier, I see you in the building, my bedroom them. Nerd, me see you, my youth. I need you on point when you in here, nerd. I don't be knowing nothing about pasting up. You know what? I don't understand by now why I didn't learn how to paste, quote unquote, people channels. That shit make me feel a little slow. Pay attention to this, though, y'all. Read that sign right quick. Pay attention to that sign right quick. Can anybody tell me what this sign means to y'all when y'all see it? Can anybody tells me what this sign means to y'all when y'all see it? Ron Buggs, I see you in the building, brother. Yo, Ron, stop praying, man. We need that. Come on, Ron. Stop that. We need that Legends Lounge, Ron. Stop playing, Ron. We need that Legends Lounge, Ron. Stop playing, Ron. You know I get hype over real shit. Stop playing, Ron. We got Ron Buggs in the building, y'all. This picture right here at the top, you see the devil, man. The devil got that contract. The devil has that contract. You see the contract in the bottom says, to sell your soul, I, such and such, hereby agree to sell my one and only mortal soul to the devil. I don't think y'all ready for that. While Ron Buggs is here, we got to get into this. I don't think y'all ready for that. Let's go.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of mind I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy, when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. All these expensive clothes, like was that smart? Now they uploading their clothes on the Poshmark. Swiss, baby, careful with this. I mean, it's bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, high from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you slide through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Good people, I want y'all to do me a favor and smash that like button on the way in. Damn, yo. My fault, Ron. He said my man had an accident. He been man down for real, but he good though. All prayers up. Damn, man. Sorry to hear that, man. But you know the prayers is going up to him, yo. Definitely that. And all prayers go up to Hassan Campbell too, y'all. Send them prayers up to Hassan Campbell, man. I think I might be one of the only people that was talking positively about it. Oh, yeah, shout out to Wax AP. He did a hell of a live this morning. Shout out to Wax AP. He did a hell of a live this morning, too. That's the Wax AP I know. You dig what I'm saying? That's the Wax AP I know. Sometimes we need some time to get our mind right. But I want y'all to pay attention to this contract. I brought this contract up because y'all said y'all wanted content. Y'all say y'all wanted content, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yo, dog, yo, nerd. They said they wanted content. Come on out the bushes, y'all. Sell your soul. I, blank, hereby agree to sell my one and only mortal soul to the devil. Check this out, y'all. The price that's asked, blank, by signing this contract, I agree to surrender my soul to the devil upon expiration unto a life of enslavement and torture for all eternity for the price of blank. This means by you signing your name over to the devil, you agree to surrender your soul to the devil upon your expiration, meaning to the day you fucking die. That's the positive way they that's the professional way they put into it. If unfortunately you lost somebody in the hospital, they'll say they expired. I remember that shit happened with my motherfucking grandmother, and I damn near went crazy. We went to the hospital, they said, oh, sorry to tell you, Mr. McLeod, your grandmother has expired. She has expired like she was some fucking carton of milk or some fucking eggs or some meat that was past the due date. That shit made me go crazy in St. Mary's Hospital. You see what Ron Book said? That Hassan situation is nowhere funny. That's a fact. You see what Dog Soldier said? A lot of people already have done it, so. Bomboclad. Ron Book said, wow, the price is whatever they ask for, huh? But they down for life. Shaking my head. Now check this out. Please mail or check. Send the check to me at this address. But check this out, y'all. Check this out. You got the option to sell your sister's soul also. Mail contract to Satan. Check this out. They got a motherfucking address. 666 Brimstone Ridge Hell. Y'all know what to see when y'all see that 666, don't y'all? Shout out to the New York Knicks. Shout out to the New York Knicks. And y'all know we got them Knicks. We got them Knicks on sale. We got them knits on sale. These handmade knits are on sale, y'all. You can get them individually with the hats, or you can get them with the hat and the scarf. And shout out to everybody. This is what I need y'all to start doing. Y'all can do it right now if you want to. Right now, it's $2.99. For the new year, I'm going up to $3.99. I'm going up $1. It's $2.99 right now, but I need everybody to get involved with this members only exclusive, because starting for the new year, I'm going members only, y'all. I'm going members only, and I'm going members only viewing. Members only and members only viewing, meaning if I got it on members only, y'all can see it, but y'all can't interact with the crowd. But when I go to members only viewing, this means only the people that are participating in the membership and the family. Shout out to Louis V, the first person, Dog Soldier, OG Sonny Blanco, King Crego, Queen Crego, Angie Baby. The list goes on and on. We got a family, y'all. And this is the way, quote unquote, respectfully, y'all, we're going to keep our peace. We are going to keep our peace. It's just not about me. It's not about me. It's about us. We are going to keep our peace. And we won't be distracted by the buffoonery or the foolishness with the people coming in the chat with the ha-ha, the ha-ha. I don't even want to put that strenuous act on y'all to be looking for the foolishness where y'all got to block somebody and time somebody out. Because once we got adults up in here, see, it's more than actually the money. The money is well appreciated. Shout out to Dog Soldier. He should have been monetized. The money, first of all, y'all should be cash apping him every time he go live, because even when he go live, he taught me something very, very fun. He taught me something very funny and something very wicked. He gave me something else to put on my arsenal. Dog will come up there and sip and smoke and tear your ass up and will never raise his voice. Will never raise his voice. Will never raise his voice. You will never see him pop a vein in his head. The only time you might hear his voice escalate, he talking to his son joking. Yo, why you keep leaving the door open, Mario? That's the only thing you hear him saying. Yo, Bedrin, why you keep leaving the door open? You good? You all right? All right. Yo, close the door, man. Taught me something also. Dre be hitting me up behind the scenes, teaching me things as I grow. You're never too learn. You're never too old to learn, man. Especially when you know it's coming from genuine love. That's a fact. When it's coming from genuine love, you have to learn how to hear. Because the Dreads always told me, he who do not hear must feel. It's just like the American saying, if you keep playing with fire, you're going to get burned. A hard head is going to make a soft tail. It's the same thing. Everybody has their own way of saying things. The Dreads them say, he who does not hear must feel. Joy. Shout out to the Russian princess and Bori, man. Yo, nerd, do me a favor while you in here. You know that's your job, pimping. When Angie Baby pop up, she rock with the ladies, but I need you to do that for me, nerd. Make sure everybody that has they wrenches, promote them people, man. Shout out to Cheeks the Hoodologist. Make sure y'all put up Cheeks the Hoodologist. Way to Black, but only put up Way to Black Team Homie. And them ladies are eye-talk, man. Them, they something special. All jokes aside. Shout out to the Russian princess and Bori. And shout out to the fellas over there, too, that's holding them down. They got a great team. They got a supportive system over there. They're involved with their family. They're doing something totally different. Their promotion for their fucking channel is incredible. I ain't no hater. And they ain't did nothing but show me love and make me laugh. And they're very understanding. And make sure y'all go subscribe to Angie Baby. Y'all know Angie Baby. When she come here, I'm going to do that shit longer. If she pop up today, I'll do it a little longer. You dig? Let's get into this work, y'all. That's a fact. Joe and them mad cool, yo. Oh, Ron, I be in the cut. I just be in the cut. Can you dig it? And they told me my beard is looking great. Shout out to OG Sonny Blanco. OG Sonny Blanco hit me up in the background, too, because I don't know if a lot of people looking for me. I'm not on Instagram anymore. I've been off. Yo, Ron Boogs, I got to get your new number, too. I'm not on Instagram anymore. I've been left Instagram alone. I told myself that the minute I went, I got monetized. I didn't know how long it was going to take me, but I said whenever I got monetized, I was going to get off Instagram. That's not really my thing, y'all. The Instagram, the Facebook, I don't have none. I don't do none of that. TikTok, and respectfully, it's just not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's only room for 144,000. You dig what I'm saying? Some will pay attention, some won't. But let's get into this work. The first thing I want y'all to pay attention to is when we get into this, so I'm going to get back into the first thing I want to share with y'all is shout out to Snoop Dogg. Shout out to Snoop Dogg, y'all. Shout out to Snoop Dogg. Pay attention to what Snoop said. See, I said the same thing for the new year. Snoop said it.
In today's handoff to Joe and Erica, it is something that goes together like peanut butter and jelly. Snoop Dogg and smoking pot. But the rapper made quite the shocking announcement. In a post on social media, Snoop wrote this, quote, "After much consideration and conversation with my family, I've decided to give up smoke. Please respect my privacy at this time." It is unclear if the known weed enthusiast is being serious or is potentially teasing up some new business venture that may involve edible marijuana. Some fans are questioning if it's a prank. Others are congratulating him and wishing him luck on the lifestyle change. Sending shockwaves through the entertainment world, this news today.
He has reinvented himself. He hangs with Martha Stewart, you know, a lot of, but it's the please respect my privacy that makes me think it's not real.
Think about it, y'all. Think about it. Snoop Dogg said he ain't smoking bud no more. Y'all know New Year's Eve, I'm going to do a live with y'all. We going to smoke it up and do our thing, but that's my last day, y'all. I'm taking my shahada and everything on the first of the year. It's a fact. I'm trying to switch up my whole shit. The alcohol, everything. Once I take, see, I could have been took my shahada. I know people that have taken their shahadas, but they may have took their shahadas with good intentions and pure intentions in their heart, but they mentally aren't strong enough and disciplined to really deem their shahada. See, when you take your shahada, it's no more marijuana. It's no more drugs of no form. It's no more alcohol. It's no more alcohol. It's no more, I got no more bud, y'all. No more Henny, no more Casamigos, no cold Coronas, no Dragon Stout. It's time for me to practice the 3Ds to a deeper degree. Discipline, dedication, and determination. With the discipline, dedication, and determination, there is nothing, I mean nothing that you shouldn't be able to accomplish. Wait, I see you in the building. I see you in the building. How does this nigga pop up? I'm about to play some music. Dog Soldier. When you take your shahada, your shahada just means you accept no other God other than Allah. And you have to do this in front of a witness that is a Muslim man or woman. And you have to understand and agree with in your heart that the Prophet Elijah Muhammad was the last human being that was in contact with God. DMW shots. That's all the shahada means. When you take your shahada, you have to say, quote unquote, there's no other God than Allah. Arm, leg, arm, supreme head. Then you have to also say that in your heart, you divinely believe that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, may he rest in heaven, was who God chose to speak to for our people. It's the same thing like the Rastafarians. See, shout out to Bob Marley. They asked Bob Marley one day, they said, yo, are you a Jamaican or are you an African? Dog Soldier will be able to understand what I'm saying to this if anybody know anything about the Rastafarian culture. Yeah! See, the Rastafarian culture, they believe that there was a tribe of Indians that came from Ethiopia, which is Africa. So when you be around real Rastafarians, real dread them, Ital people them, they understand that the land of land is Africa, Ethiopia. But there was a group of Indians. I can't remember the exact name of the Indian, but there was a group of Indians, you understand, that transferred this information and this knowledge to this day. See, a baptism has some similarities to a shahada, but there's a whole bunch of motherfucking bullshit that come with it. Whole bunch of bullshit that come with it. Just my opinion, no such thing as a bad opinion. Because with Christianity, there are certain things. See, Allah is never going to ask you to do something to make you reconsider what you're doing. See, when you walk with Allah, you're supposed to walk with virtue. A very important word that a lot of people don't understand, the word virtue. If you don't know what the word virtue means just doing the right thing just because. Not because somebody's looking. Not because you're going to get any accolades or you're going to get any praises. Yo, he helped that lady across the street, or he carried the bags for the lady, or he stopped them kids from fighting. See, when you have virtue about yourself, virtue just means, you know what, it's just a feeling of righteousness within yourself that you have to do right. And it's the duty of a black man to civilize a savage. Inshallah. And you know, some things I got to work on by myself. I got to learn how to deal with things from a complete sober angle. See, we all suffer from addiction. You know, I smoke my herb, my candy cigarettes. I sip my little alcohol. That has to be totally eliminated if you're going to wholeheartedly take your shahada. And I'm not playing with God. I don't play with God. That's why I try to tell y'all, don't look at me like I'm no reverend, because I'm not no fucking reverend. I'm from 188 Utica Avenue, y'all. Not no reverend. But I'm somewhat of a prophet. Somewhat of a prophet. Shout out to my man, Way to Black. He in the building. Let's get into some Way to music, y'all. He pulls up. We gotta go. He here. I keep telling y'all, this song right here, everybody be listening to the other stuff. Y'all know how I rock. When it comes to the video of the year, it's always going to be Look How I Move. It's always going to be Look How I Move. Simple and plain. But when it comes to the lyrics so far, I got to go with this one right here, y'all. Tell me if y'all agree. Just tell me if y'all agree, man. Let's get into this music right quick. Shout out to Way to Black. Yo, 1090 Bori. Yo, Fruit, I'm in the building. I'm pulling up for that party, y'all. Fruit, you got to pull up and talk to the people about the party, man. For real. Shout out to Way to Black. Yo, Fruit, I'm pulling up. December the 9th, I'm there.
Yeah. In the big and the bad, y'all.
Shout out to Way to Black, y'all.
I mean, for my big one. All night in the weekend, I ain't never cry. I'll buy a nigga. I wish when I called that I had to die.
Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. Me in the streets, we had a conversation. Being broke was the motivation. They said they love me, but they really hate it. Me in the streets had a conversation. I got a ball and went and found a block. God gave me a pill, Satan gave me a Glock. I met her once, she gave me the top. Up your life, you want it or not. Being broke was the motivation. Go through all the pain and the couldn't make. I told Satan, suck a dick, I went and lost my faith. I was told if you want it, then go and take it. I got seeds worth the minds. I got enemies, in other words, ops. The gotta bleed. I Glock 9, a real so the need. I was sitting in the bin crying on my knees. I sat down and had a drink with me. I was thinking if my mama do, she think of me. My mama told me see my daddy when she look at me. Even though I love my aunt, I turned her to a fiend. My nightmares, he turned to a dream. Yeah. My money thoughts turned into a scheme. And think that life a game. And the shooting got no aim. I popped the beat and then I left the earth. And I had a gun, he kept it in his purse. My youngin' shot that, put him in a verse. I'm a rider, mirror tints on a black hearse. White man don't understand that being black hurts. Mama crying on the steps in front of a church. Gripping is solidified. Yeah, I see my brother die. Little wanna slide. They ready for the homicide. Said, Lord, take the pain away. My gun sing a lullaby. Ran from parole, I had to hustle, I ain't never hide. Tripping in the beacon, I was tweaking, I ain't never cried. Real multiplied, nigga, we don't never die. 100 grand flat in the streets, I had you dead. 100 round drum, big choppy, I'll be head. You used to get beside me, signs couldn't find me. See, we was in the trenches, and niggas just living grimy. Yeah, getting too much money up the hill, they tried to lie me. Dominican, she freaky, give me toppy in the lobby. Yeah, you pushing, but you swiping cards. Yeah, I spin the block like I spin a yard. Yeah, you stay inside or you catch a charge. Yeah, my nigga pray to God because they life is hard. My niggas in the beam wishing they was home. Been there, done that. You ain't not alone. Me in the streets, we had the conversations. Being broke was the motivations. They said they love me, but they really hate me. Me in the streets had the conversations. Me in the streets, we had the conversations. Being broke was the motivation.
That shit is different, y'all. I'm telling you, that song right there is totally different to me, man. If y'all think it's a joke, go over to St. Laz. We got Fruit in the building too. Go over to St. Laz and listen to them stories with Fruit. Listen to them stories with me. Listen to the story I did called Money Was the Rooster All Evil when my man tried to line me up over some money. You heard what the nigga said? You know her way he said? He said, niggas up the block tried to line me. Y'all niggas ain't know nothing about what niggas been through, man. Wookie, I see you in the building. Salute, beloved. Ron said, salute to that dice. Word up, but me and this weed have a conversation. If I stop, he gonna say I'm hating. That's fire. He said him and the weed had a conversation. And if he stopped, they gonna stop hating. It's just something I gotta do for myself, y'all. And shout out to 1090 Bori for the acknowledgement. I'm God. I'm always gonna be God, but you know, God always has the ability to evolve, you know, especially when he just sit around, like they say in a joking form, being bored. Because Muslim is just a way of life. It's just a man or a woman of peace. Discipline, law, integrity, morals. You know, I already possess all of that, man. I gotta get my self-control and my discipline in order. So the bud, chronic, the beer, all that shit, fuck that. I'm just gonna drink water. I'm gonna eat my fruits. The time I was sitting, I'm just gonna put in the working out. You know what I'm saying? Get back into reading my book, strengthening my mind, man, you know? That's all I'm trying to do, man. Word up. So actually, y'all, New Year's Eve, we gonna do it live here for a little while. I promised my aunt I was gonna go to church with them and bring the New Year's in. You know, and I'm just gonna really start my day. I'm gonna start my year off better. You don't really gotta wait to the new year. Every day you can restart. I always say that, but that's just some real deep shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just some real deep shit. That's why I said this contract right here for the people that's just pulling up in right here. I even look at this for the brothers and sisters on YouTube. Before you get into something, pay attention to what you're doing, because this is a contract that you're signing. And this contract right here, people overlook this so much because this contract is your soul that you're selling. It's your soul that you're selling, man. You see, this is not a joke. This is something that was actually made up. Sell your soul. I, blank, hereby agree to sell my one and only mortal soul to the devil. This is the price that you telling the devil, I guess, that you want. By signing this contract, I agree to surrender my soul to the devil upon expiration until the day you die, until a life of enslavement and torture for all eternity. So that means when you die, that's when hell really begins, because that's when it turns into a life of enslavement. Enslavement. You remember we seen slavery and torture for all eternity? Now, if slavery was crazy, that shit said enslavement and torture for all eternity. That means for the existence of the rest of your soul for the price of such and such. Please mail the check to me at this address, and they give you the option to sell your sister's soul for a certain price. But check this out. You got to mail a contract to Satan, 666 Brimstone Bridge Hill. Daryl Carr, I see you in the building. Appreciate that too, 1090. You see what they say at the bottom, no? 666 Brimstone Bridge. You know how you feel about 666. Shit, 666. Shit. If you go to the store, y'all, and that shit say 666, what y'all do? Everybody in here, I ain't even gonna say nothing. When you go to the store and your register comes up to $6.66, what is the first thing y'all do? Hold up, I gotta get something else. That's a bad number. Am I fronting? Am I fronting? You see what Dog said? I can't afford that. That means the minute you die, the minute you expire, the minute your physical rental is over, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, then you go into a world of enslavement. I can't even imagine what it is to be a slave, but I've seen some hell of a goddamn stories. Didn't y'all see Roots? Didn't you see 12 Years as a Slave? Didn't you niggas see Roots? Lenny lady, I see you in the building. Shit, I saw Roots. DMW shots. Did you see Roots? Did you see what they did to Kunta Kinte? All right, did y'all see Harriet? It wasn't too good on a slave back in the days. That's why I try to tell people, stop disrespecting our Hispanic people. Stop disrespecting our Mexican people. Stop disrespecting our Asian people. This is all black people. They show you in all of the movies that we are all the same. Stop disrespecting our Dominicans, our Mexicanos, our Asians. You know why? Look at them Westerns back in the days. They don't care nothing about Mexicans or Asians. Just like they didn't care nothing about what? Black people. Huh? Huh? In Dick Gregory voice, huh? You see how Dick Gregory talk, huh? Rest in peace to the great Dick Gregory. Shut up, man. You don't hear me talking? Then he drink on his wheatgrass drink. He said, that's your problem. You don't listen. Rest in peace to the great Dick Gregory. I got some deep shit for y'all. How y'all feel about this new AI shit? You see what my man said? Movies like that move within for real. You see that? Y'all seen Rosewood? Y'all seen Rosewood? That man had to be carried out of a house in a grave laying under his mother's body. Let me see something if y'all know something about some history right quick. Do anybody know who this man is? Do anybody know who this man is right here? The man at the bottom by the name of Robert. Robert Johnson. Do anybody know who Mr. Robert Johnson is? The man right here at the bottom where it says, sell your soul. Does anybody know who Mr. Robert Johnson is? Look at Dog Soldier. Look at Dog Soldier. He on point like a number 2 pencil on test day, y'all. He on point like a number 2 pencil on test day. But he wasn't just a regular guitar player. Let's go deep. Let's get deep. Y'all know I get deep. Y'all know I get into this shit. Smash that like button, man. This is the movie about Robert Johnson. That's right, Darryl. Is that the blues singer? Yes, sir. This movie right here is about Robert Johnson. Come on now, we all old enough. Y'all know what movie this I'm talking about. Y'all do remember this movie, don't you? Y'all do remember this movie, don't you? That's the fact, Dog Soldier. But check this out. Listen to who they say Robert Johnson is. Check this out. Listen.
Do you know what Robert Johnson is?
No.
It's so freaky, his story. So this was early 1900s. He had a terrible home life. Very poor. His dad died. His stepdad was abusive. But he was obsessed with music. All he wanted to do was play the guitar. And he would travel around and play the guitar. And he was terrible. He would go into these clubs, go up on stage and start playing. And the people were like, can you get this guy off the stage? He's terrible. Yeah. The story goes, Robert Johnson's carrying his guitar. He was walking on and he hit this crossroad. And it was midnight, and a man came out, and he said it was the devil.
Do you want to be the best in the world?
And Robert Johnson's like, yes. So the devil took the guitar, tuned it, played a song, gave it back, and he says, you won't have this forever. Like, you will lose something. Yeah. And then he came back, and they said that he was one of the best guitar players in the world. And then right at the brink of becoming, like, the most famous person, someone poisoned him, and he died at the age of 27.
Y'all heard that? See, that's the part of the movie they didn't tell y'all about. That's the part of the movie they didn't tell y'all about. That's the part of the movie they didn't tell y'all about, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch the movie clearly, he sold his soul to the devil. Mr. Roberts sold his soul to the devil because he said he wanted to be the best guitarist ever. I'm telling y'all, go watch this movie. It's a classic. It's called Crossroads. But check this out about the movie that's real deep. Check this out about the movie that's real deep, y'all. Walaikum salam, sister. Check this part about the movie that was real deep, y'all. Can y'all tell me where the little boy found him at? If y'all remember the Crossroads, Dog Soldier. If you remember the movie, where did the little boy find Mr. Robert Johnson at? This is some deep shit, y'all. Smash that like button. Hit that super chat. Hit that Cash App. Or get into that what? Monthly subscription. That monthly subscription, because check this out. This is where it goes down. In an old folks nursing home, and they said he was crazy. Pay attention to the movie. They said he was crazy. Not where they went, dog. Where the young boy, see this young boy right here? The young boy from Karate Kid, he found the old man in the nursing home, but he was deemed to be cuckoo. She said, that's weird. I just watched that movie yesterday. That's not weird. That's a law. What you mean? It's not weird. They had him on medication in a nursing home just sitting up like this going crazy. He played like he was just going crazy. That nigga had his hat and said, come on, boy, let's get the fuck up out of here. See, when the young man asked him about himself, he said, yo, why aren't you telling people who you are? Because at first, the young boy didn't believe it was him, remember? The young boy thought he just finagled him, conned him to get him out the nursing home. But then when they went down in the motherfucking, where he was from, and they walked up in that juke joint, what happened when he got up on that motherfucking stage? Remember that? They thought he couldn't even walk. Look what Truth Lady said. They thought he couldn't even walk. They thought the nigga was just... That man had more life than hell. He had to play crazy. Because he'd been telling them for years that he sold his soul to the devil. He sold his soul to the devil. It was driving him crazy because nobody believed him. He was the best blues guitar player in the world that was rotting away in a nursing home. You see when he got up there, that lady said, oh, shit. The young boy from Karate Kid was like, why you acting like that? She was like, do you know who that is? He was like, who is that? Because remember, he didn't believe in him. Remember, Truth Lady? He didn't believe in him. That lady said, that's him. I remember when I was a little girl, I used to watch him play up at my daddy's spot. That's what the devil doing to us, y'all. They giving you a contract to sell your soul, and you don't even know it. I'm talking to some of you cats on YouTube. You're selling your soul, man. Your soul is being bought for nothing. I hereby agree to sell my one and only mortal soul to the devil. This is the price I need. By signing this contract, I agree to surrender my soul to the devil upon expiration. That means when I pass away or die, into a life of enslavement and torture for all eternity for the price of such and such what we agreed to. They tell you to give me a mail or a check. This is how long this has been going on. Look at this art. Look at this description. They said you could even sell your sister's soul. Mail to who? Satan. 666 Brimstone Ridge. Hell. Mr. Roberts sold his soul like some of the people on YouTube are doing because they want what? They want it to be the best. A lot of these niggas on YouTube want to be the best in YouTube. I'm trying to be the best in life. I am trying to be the best in life every day, and I'm a piece of shit sometimes, y'all. I know. But he is without sin. Do me a favor. Put the dice cube in my motherfucking box right now, and you can cast all the stones you want at me right now. Any one of y'all in this chat right now that is without sin, put the dice cube up right now. Pay attention to what I just said. He who is without sin will be the first to cast stones. So if any one of y'all in here are without sin, cast your stones now. If not, overstand, we all make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Look at this for instance. I'm going to finish what I was talking about earlier with Mr. Hassan Campbell. We're going to go into this work. What causes mental health problems? Let's get into this work. Y'all better stop recognizing. Y'all better stop playing with me, man. Ron, tell him one more time, Ron.
You can't play both sides, you niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told. Like, what I gotta do to make you niggas rhyme? Like, I'm ready to kill when the kind of minds I'm cautious. I'm dealing with more sticks than a porcupine. Quill spines, whatever you wanna call them. Yeah, plus my little mama, she a trap queen. Doggy when she mixed with that Fetty, give him a wop lean. It was a whole lot of cars when there was stimmies round. We going over a year and half you niggas down. Hold these expensive clothes like was that smart? Now they uploading they clothes on the Poshmark. Switch, baby, careful with this. I mean, this bitch sharp. One across, one down the middle, look like a chrome heart. Damn, I'm always outside. I'm like, hi from who? Bout to put your car on skates. You think you sliding through? I help build my niggas. This ain't Legos. Protect the fan by any means. I be Diego. Yeah, tiger to you niggas. I'm an animal. It's a jungle where I'm from. What y'all wanna do? You can't play both sides. You niggas gotta choose. Niggas out here being tough until they make the news. Mama said her son ain't hurt nobody. The streets said her son was catching plenty bodies. If you accept these charges, then please hold. In every hood, it was a nigga that was tough, but he still told.
Check this out, y'all. Let's get into this work right quick. Shout out to Hassan Campbell, man, because this could have been me. Pay attention to this. I'm going to go into this one more time because people like joking and playing. What causes mental health problems? Mental health problems can have a wide range of causes. It's likely that for many people, there's a complicated combination of factors, although the different people may be more deeply affected by the certain things than others. For example, the following factors could potentially result in a period of poor mental health. Now, if you notice, these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14. These are 14 different factors that they saying could result in the people having quote unquote mental health problems. I think that was just you. That was you, nerd. Childhood abuse, trauma, or neglect. Hassan has spoken about certain things that has happened to him when he was a child that has obviously affected him to his adulthood. Social isolation or loneliness. He's been arrested. He's been incarcerated. Experiencing discrimination or stigma, including racism. So when it comes to experiencing discrimination, how many times have people on YouTube voiced their opinion about Hassan Campbell in a negative way? Is it right to push our brother because he's down? No. That's one thing of experiencing discrimination, to the fact where his channel was stricken and his money and his family's lifestyle could have been in danger pertaining to his lifestyle, meaning his money. And stigma, including racism. Social disadvantage. He has a social disadvantage because now he can't even carry himself or walk around in the street comfortably because of the things that he say in his point of view pertaining to his podcast and his popularity, whether he's being overboard sometimes, because I agree with a lot of things he says, but I do think that sometimes his description and how he goes overboard can be taken very disrespectful, because I've perceived things as being disrespectful. Bereavement, think about it. People that passed away, losing someone close to you. Severe long-time stress. Look how long he's been going through stress on YouTube pertaining to stress with the life, family, children. Having long-term physical health conditions. Check this out. He's losing sleep. Unemployment or losing his job. Check that out. He just complained about demonetization. Homelessness or poor housing. If he don't have a job, he can't sustain that way of living. Being a long-term carer for someone. Being a father. Being a provider. Being a long-term carer for someone. Being a father. Being a husband. Being a provider. Let's switch it on to the fact where maybe his financial obligation is stretched to his mother, his father, his grandmother, his grandfather, etc., etc. Then we have drug and alcohol misuse. He already told you that he indulged in certain things. That's that. Let's keep going now. Domestic violence, bullying, or abuse as an adult. He went to jail. People been bullying him, cyberbullying him, pertaining to certain situations he's been through in his life that he's still trying to overcome. Significant trauma as an adult. He's an adult now, still going through shit horrifically that happened to him allegedly when he was a child, such as military combat, being involved in a serious incident. Molested, in which you feared for your life. Molested, or being a victim of a violent crime. Molested and raped. As a child, you were being involved in a serious incident in which you feared for your life, or being a victim of crime. Come on, man, what the fuck? Check this out. Physical causes, for example, a head injury, neurological condition such as epilepsy can have an impact on your behavior or mood. It's important to rule out potential physical causes before seeking further treatment for mental health. Although lifestyle factors including work, diet, drugs, lack of sleep can all affect your mental health. If your experience of mental health problem, there are usually all factors as well. So first of all, just like myself, I just broke down how 15 motherfucking things that they said in one form could give somebody mental health issues, but in a totality could force you to have a nervous breakdown. And this is supposed to be made a joke of? That's being made a joke of. See what Dog Soldier said? Truth lady, I feel everyone should at least have one person you can tell everything, even if it's a mental professional. That's a fact. She said, for who shall profit a man and shall gain the world, who will lose his soul? Think about that. Hold on to oneself's accountabilities. This is what I also looked at. Everybody joked about it and saying that was a prop. That wasn't no prop. I've been in the street all my life. Number one, that man was in shock. If you pay attention, I wish they take the video down. I'm dead ass serious. Because it's traumatizing to watch the video. If you've been through certain things in the street. See, that video bothers me. I watched something that unfolded that damn near could have been me. Because of YouTube? It's still up, truth lady. The sad part about that is that man was not himself. See, this is the part people didn't pay attention to. See, I think about, some people, when you look at a picture, you look at a spot or a portion in a picture that captivates you or fascinates you. I was always told to pay attention to the whole picture in totality. See, y'all may be looking at me, but y'all may not be looking at that building across the street, or you might not be looking at that pharmacy, or you might not be looking at Park Place, or you might not be looking at this motherfucking graffiti behind me, or you might not be looking at 188 Utica Avenue or the phone number 774-4520, or you might not be looking at the motherfucking entrance. You have to look at the whole picture in a totality. Why would a man with such a beautiful home and what appears to be such a beautiful life be in the middle of the Bronx River Projects Sunday morning, easy like Sunday morning, Lionel Richie, with so much anger and so much animosity? You know why? Disappointment and hurt. Yo, I went through shit just recently. Shout out to Big Boo. Shout out to the Super Trife Lowlifes. I went through some shit where some of my friends, quote unquote, thought, yo, Dice bugging the fuck out. And if I would have had the opportunity, I might have did the same fucking thing. Ain't that some shit? I might have went up on St. John's. I might have went up on Utica Avenue. What, y'all niggas is crazy? Anybody got a fucking problem with me? I'm here right now. Let me tell you something. That's when you lost it. That's when your mind told you. That's when your mind has told you that, yo, everything is against you. And then this is when you turn into a fucking child. Respectfully. Because you let your motherfucking ego supersede your fucking intelligence and your adulthood as an adult. You on the corner talking about fuck that and what a nigga gonna do. First of all, that shit will get you killed. Then he got shot in his arm. Do you pay attention to that slug? That shit looked like a 40. A 40 or a 5th or something. It's a big ass slug, man. That shit like a 40 or a 5th. There wasn't no deuce 5 or no 32 or no 38 or no 9. That shit was like a 40 or a 4-5. Some big shit, man. And it hit him on his arm. Thank God his muscle tissue, because he works out, is probably what stopped the bullet. Pay attention. If he'd have made the wrong move, that bullet could have hit his fucking heart. You see what Dog Soldier said? Go look at the video he did from the hospital when he showed you that bullet. That was a big-ass slug, y'all. God, forgive me for the things I've been through. Inshallah. Please forgive me. I'm still working on myself. That was a big-ass slug. That shit might have been a 10mm slug. Them shits is running around again. Them niggas got 10mm running around now in the hood. Ron Boog said, yo, I think he's going through more problems that's bugging him out. Whereas if he's moving wrong, facts, bullets do travel. Think about that, Ron. Ron, think about the shit I be going through. I was going through way more detriment shit than YouTube, on a pile with the shit with YouTube. And then I started looking at things like, damn, man. Like, I mean this in the most respectful form, but like, how the fuck do the fuck niggas win on YouTube? But then again, I got to look at it. The fuck niggas is winning in real life. The fuck niggas is winning in real life. See me? I got a wicked fucking spirit sometimes. But my heart is so pure that overlooks my wicked spirit. See, that demon that's inside of me, I have somewhat under control. I think I got the best of it. But it seems like every time I got one demon mastered, another one pops up and appears. Fuck am I doing on the fucking corner talking about, yo, I wish one of you niggas would. First of all, it's not going to be one of my niggas. Like, my niggas is toiling and, yo, Dice bugging out. YouTube driving them crazy. It ain't going to be one of my niggas that's going to clap me. It's going to be one of them young boys. It's going to be one of them young boys like, who the fuck this OG nigga think he is, yo? I might have punched one of his mother's boyfriends in the face. I might have slept with his moms. I might have beat his uncle up. I might have dug his pop's pocket. I might have tortured his fucking pops in school or something when we was running around acting stupid with no sense, and a little nigga be like, oh, that's the nigga that punched my uncle in the face. Oh, yeah, that's the nigga my pops was scared of. Nigga come outside with that gun and spin me right quick. Wagga! I'm not thinking about one of them young niggas because we got that arrogance. See, we done been through so much shit and survived so much shit. We don't be thinking about them young boys. Them young boys will blow your head off. You seen the movie Carlito's Way? You see what happened to Benny Blanco? You see what Benny Blanco did, right? You see what Benny Blanco did to Carlito, right? I got a better scenario for y'all. How many of y'all in here, how many of y'all in here saw The Wire? You see who killed Omar, right? A little nigga that got the shit beat out of him. That nigga after that, yo, let me tell you something. After that nigga got the shit beat out of him for taking that package from that boy with that pretty hair by Michael, when Michael beat that little boy that day, y'all, remember that shit in The Wire when Michael beat that little nigga? When the little nigga talking about, yo, man, niggas kicked my goddamn door in, man. They took the package, man. We cool? That nigga Michael said he playing you. That nigga that nigga Michael beat the shit out that little nigga. You know what happened to that little nigga when Michael beat the shit out of him? That little nigga said, ain't nobody gonna never do that shit to me again, and he went and got him a motherfucking gun. Am I lying, dog? You know, I'll drop it if you want to pull up, dog. Am I lying? That little nigga said, ain't nobody gonna never beat me like that again. That little nigga went and got him a big gun, son. Omar, you see Omar was in the store talking that thug shit? The Chinese lady up in there, that little nigga was like this, yo, fuck you playing with? Omar like this. That little nigga hit him. Boom! I ain't playing with them little niggas. Them little niggas will tear your ass up. I got some wild ass little cousins. I'm not playing with them little niggas. Them little niggas that shoot you. Man, I got some little cousins that'll shoot the shit out you, man. They'll shoot each other. And they cousins. So what you think they gonna do to me? I'm an older cousin that they know if I put my hands on you, I'm gonna break you in half. I'm 6'5", 300 pounds solid, and I know how to fight. And if I pull my gun, I'm not pulling my shit to talk to you. My shit gonna go off. I'm a shooter. Or in Brooklyn, I'm not playing like that. They know they gotta do something to me. They're not playing with me. That's Dice. Oh, that's Cousin Dice from New York. Kill him. You see what Ron Book said? Line that little nigga laid him out. 1090 said, I feel like if you respect it, that's the way you are. It's your duty to try to give him a game. That's for real, man. I ain't got no... Let me tell y'all something. In the alphabet, there's a small G. I've been saying this shit from when I first got on this YouTube. There's a small G. That's that goon. That's that gangster. That's all that sucker shit. But when you become an adult, when you become a man, there's a grown capital G. Things you do as a boy, you're supposed to do as a boy. Things you do as a teenager, you're supposed to do as a teenager. But things that you do as an adult is supposed to supersede everything you've done as a child. Everything. 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 Everything, y'all. Check this out, though. Y'all remember back in the days when we used to get arrested? Educational purposes only. Remember back in the days? How y'all feel about this system now where you get arrested, you get fingerprinted on a digital computer system, then within 24 hours, your name is, I guess, ran throughout this big data broadcast of criminality, and that decides whether you get a bond or releasing your carnage. Let me ask you something. Do you remember back in the days when you got arrested, they gave you fingerprint, you got fingerprinted for real? People not getting fingerprinted today. They're getting their fingerprints scanned. You good? They get your fingerprints scanned. Back in the days, you got print up, ink all up in your shit, rolled over. You had to roll your shit up on the finger. You had to put 4 fingers up like that. Ask anybody if they'll tell you the truth. These niggas done did it again. Check this out, y'all. Did y'all hear about this in New York? They done did it again. Thanks to New York.
Freedom was breathed for 49-year-old murder suspect Sheldon Dotton. Apparently a clerical error here at the Queens Criminal Court set Dotton free. Sources tell Pix 11 News it was Wednesday morning during a hearing on murder charges. Dotton was able to walk out of the front doors. He's accused of killing his ex-girlfriend's 72-year-old father inside of the victim's Queens home last year. Police say Dotton went on the run. Within a few months of the murder, the NYPD's Regional Fugitive Task Force tracked Dotton down in Panama. He was extradited back to the United States and sat in Rikers for more than a year until now. Once the authorities realized they released the wrong man, they called in the same team, the Regional Fugitive Task Force, to track Dotton down once again. And within hours, early Thursday morning, they found him here inside this apartment building on Hegeman Avenue in East New York. Dotton was rearrested and eventually taken back to court, where people are in shock to hear about what happened.
It's crazy. That's really crazy. Hopefully they do what they gotta do with him.
Sources are telling us that the Department of Correction received the green light from the court to release Dotton, that his indictment had been dismissed. We spoke with legal experts, including a defense attorney, who says mistakes like this happen more often than you think. As far as Dotton, well, he's back in court in the next few weeks. In Kew Gardens, Nicole Johnson, Pix 11.
That's crazy, y'all. Now, that's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. Man locked up on Rikers Island for killing his girlfriend's father-in-law because of a computer glitch. They let him go. Crazy part about it is he go to East New York, y'all. We got to give him a moment for that one. Hold on. He got to get a moment for that one. He went to East New York.
The streets ain't never loved me. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah. The streets ain't never loved me, yeah.
The streets ain't never loved me since my brother died. My mother cried. Tears in my eyes bleed red. Ain't no love inside. Streets left me dolly. My phone, they left it holy. Dawn was in that passenger side when they tried to phone me. Yeah, you know the streets ain't never love us.
Yeah. GD. I've been shot. I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed. I've been left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know the streets ain't never loved me.
I've been locked, I got charged for some shit I didn't do, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
Caught a case, went upstate, fuck the Jakes, nigga. Yeah, you know these streets ain't never loved me.
Laying up in the hospital bed in ICU. Hit that button like every 3 hours to get those blues, yeah. Laying in the test of pain, I know shit won't be the same. Sip of my stomach, shit don't stop a thing, I'm still a man, yeah. But who gon' be there when you doing time? Can't get no money, so they dropping down, these niggas bitter. And I hope they get the picture. I'm only getting bigger. The top cat out my litter, yeah. Tell you they love you, but they hate you on the low. They hold you back, how they expect for you to grow. I got locked up, ain't said me nothing, but I'm your nigga. My body numb, I got no feelings for you niggas. I'm from what niggas will shoot you right here in these hallways. If you got trust in that loyalty goes a long way. These size 11s, these pussies can't walk a mile in. They hit my cousin with life and he's still smiling. I've been shot, I was left with a zipper on my stomach, nigga. You know these streets ain't never loved me.
I've been stabbed.
This nigga went to East New York. He went to East New York. He went to East New York. What's going on, y'all? That it seems like our men and women are clashing in the street so viciously. Do y'all hear about the aspiring young rapper, female rapper that killed her manager after her manager and one of his friends jumped out of a truck and started to beat her? Check this out. This shit crazy. This shit crazy.
We're learning more about what led up to a deadly shooting near Wynwood Walls early Monday morning.
NBC6's Amanda Placencia joins us live with the latest. Amanda.
Yes, Shawan, and it turns out that this shooting, which happened here in Wynwood, was reportedly a fight between a local rapper and her manager. And now the question for investigators is whether this was self-defense or second-degree murder. A heated argument landed Kavani Hicks in jail after she's accused of shooting and killing a man.
You were arrested for one count of second-degree murder.
According to records on Sunbiz, the local rapper known as Kivani is a manager of a recording studio called Pretty Thug Music. Police say the fight was with her manager.
We know that based on her statement that the victim in this case, is her manager, and she says that she's a singer. But we don't know what led to this argument.
Police say they got a shot spotter alert around 1:30 Monday morning on Northwest 2nd Avenue near Wynwood Walls. Based on witness statements and surveillance video, which has not been released by police, Hicks and the driver of a white Lexus got out of the car and were visibly upset and began arguing. First, the driver hit Hicks, throwing her to the ground, and then the alleged victim, her manager, also gets out of the car and beats her.
Judge, it's clear from the arrest form that Ms. Hicks is being attacked by two men, plummeted to the ground, basically.
Once the attack ended, police say Hicks took out a gun and started shooting at her manager. He later died at the hospital. The singer told police that she was in fear for her life.
When Ms. Hicks meets with the officer, she indicates that the alleged victim told her that I'll kill you in one hit, which would obviously make anyone afraid for their life.
Hicks was also hit by the white Lexus as a driver took off. Whether or not this was self-defense will be up to the court as a judge found probable cause.
This is a case that if she had shot him when he was beating her, she probably could have been justified. But the fact that he was retreating at the point that she started firing at him, it becomes where she committed the offense that she's being charged with.
And Hicks is currently being held without bond. Police are also still looking for the driver of that Lexus to get their side of what happened. Live in Wynwood, Amanda Placencia, NBC6 News.
And y'all want to hear some funny shit? I'm going to pull the video up. I got to pull the video up because the shit is crazy. This video that I'm about to show y'all is actually, in my opinion, going to convict her. In my opinion. I want y'all to look at it and y'all tell me. Hold on, let me pull it up for y'all right quick. Get into this work. My fault. Yo, do me a favor. I got to put the disclaimer up, y'all, because this video is very graphic. So if y'all got any children, make sure you get them babies out the room for this one. I want y'all to watch this video. YouTube fair uses. I want y'all to watch this video, and I want y'all to tell me, how do y'all feel? I want y'all to tell me if this is self-defense or is this murder? Because this video right here, from what I see, yeah, they're going to hit her. Let me see what y'all see.
Surveillance video obtained by NBC6 shows the moment a rapper allegedly shoots and kills her manager in front of the Wynwood Walls back on October. Footage shows rapper known as Kivani, whose real name is Kivani Hicks, get out of the white Lexus parked on Northwest 2nd Avenue. The driver gets out of the car and he and the woman are seen arguing. The dispute gets physical and they start hitting each other. A second man gets out of the Lexus and also starts to attack Hicks. Then both men are seen on top of Hicks in the struggle. Video shows one man slamming Hicks to the ground. Moments later, all three get up and Hicks is seen walking in the opposite direction. Hicks then reaches into her purse, walks back towards the two men, and starts shooting as the men run. Her manager is hit and collapses on the street. The other man gets into the Lexus and drives off, slamming the car into Hicks. The Lexus reverses before driving off.
Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention to this one more time.
Kivani, whose real name is Kivani Hicks, get out of the white Lexus parked on Northwest 2nd Avenue. The driver gets out of the car and he and the woman are seen arguing. The dispute gets physical and they start hitting each other. A second man gets out of the Lexus and also starts to attack Hicks. Then both men are seen on top of Hicks in the struggle. Video shows one man slamming Hicks to the ground. Moments later, all three get up and Hicks is seen walking in the opposite direction. Hicks then reaches into her purse, walks back towards the two men, and starts shooting as the men run. Her manager is hit and collapses on the street. The other man gets into the Lexus and drives off, slamming the car into Hicks. The Lexus reverses before driving off. Hicks gets up and runs away. The victim died at the hospital. Hicks claims it was all self-defense and that her life was in danger. In November, a judge granted her house arrest with a $50,000 bond.
Y'all notice something? Tell me what y'all saw in that video. Let me see what y'all saw. I'm going to tell you what I saw. Let me see if y'all agree with it. I see a young lady that's a rapper. My analogy, my opinion only. No such thing as a bad opinion. I see a young lady that's a rapper. I see a manager that she's probably physically involved with sexually because she trusts him enough to be a manager. You see them two start arguing. You see his friend get out the car. You notice the friend flips out and slams her. Check this out. The one that gets into the white car, he the one that slams her. The manager is pulling him off of her when he slams her. She walks down the block. Pay attention. She pull her gun out. She didn't start firing at the nigga that slammed her. No. Because he had a chance to get in his white Lexus. See that? She started firing at the manager, the one that she was arguing with first behind the car, meaning that, in my opinion, they were in love, going through some type of heated dispute in some type of relationship. She started mocking at him. Waka, 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 waka. She chased him. He run. She hit him. God bless his soul. Yaga, yaga. The nigga that slammed her, he panicking. He throwing that shit in a U-turn. He bopping to her. He hit her and break out. She didn't even think to get up and blow shots at the nigga that just hit her with a vehicle. Pay attention, y'all. She ran. What y'all say? He hit her because she was shooting. Facts. He was trying to save his man that she was fucking with. She ran up on him and he aired him out. Self-defense is out the window. Out the window. That's a fact. That down in my part of town, she set it off on dude. Facts. It's deeper than rap. They involved. She wanted him bad. Facts. Dredd said Shorty got a boyfriend too. Shit, that's like Pebble said in that song. She said, I'm telling you love makes things happen. You can know who you are. You heard what she said? You could be a woman in love with a family. Who you gonna let down? Shorty didn't even care about the nigga that slammed her. I'd have been trying to hit the educational purposes only, just from a theological point of view. I'd have been trying to hit the nigga that slammed me if I was a woman. You slammed me? Rata. She said, fuck that slam. I want the nigga that broke my motherfucking heart. Allegedly. My opinion is no such thing as a bad opinion. And you see what Josh said? And she got a boyfriend. That's why, fellas, if your girl is singing, you letting her be sitting up in no goddamn studio with no nigga 3, 4 o'clock in the fucking morning talking about they rapping and singing. Facts. Facts. I got a great show coming up for us tonight at 7 o'clock. I might do it at 5 o'clock. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to wait till 7 o'clock. I'm going to do it at 7 o'clock. I got a question I want to ask y'all before I get out of here. We got 12 people left in the building. Let me explain something to you. Did anybody in here see the movie called The Creator? Anybody saw that great movie yet? 2.5 hours long. Creator. Great movie. Has anybody seen the movie called The Creator? It's about what Albert Einstein said. Albert Einstein said that there was going to be a World War IV. City Bam, I see you in the building. That's a deep movie, Truthful Lady. I hope you watched the whole thing. Deep movie. I'm telling you something, sister. This is a very deep movie. That's why I'm doing a show at 7 o'clock pertaining to something pertaining to the movie. Albert Einstein said that there would be a World War IV. They said that World War IV would come back down to us fighting with sticks and stones against what? Artificial intelligence that we created. They said that mankind would be at war with computers. DMW Shots, if you got a Fire Stick, it's there. If you got any one of the movie apps, it's there. It's called The Creator. Oh, man. And it's a very intriguing movie because it tells you about the evolution of man. It tells you about how scientists are going to turn this world into something visually that's going to be so beautiful. When I mean the graphics of how the future is proclaimed to look is beautiful. 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 But in whose eyes? They also told you about how mankind developed an artificial intelligence, an AI, a group of robots that are genetically crossbred with engineering and live human beings. They're taking organs, mechanisms from human beings that have passed away and interjecting them with artificial intelligence. They're putting wombs, vaginas, and everything, penises, on these AIs, but these AIs will never die. Their faces will be scanned off loved ones, but they will never, ever die. This is the crazy part about it. Like Dredd said, cyborgs. This is where it gets complicated. They have ones that are complete robots, artificial intelligence. Then there are ones that look just like me and you, but they have mechanisms connected to their head and their bodies with their neurological systems pertaining to electronics. They even show you in this movie how you see how they got plants and everything, like pork plants, chicken plants, where people are manufacturing and cutting down pieces of the animal. They have plants in this movie where they are making artificial intelligence combined with the human race. See what the truth lady said? That's why they're taking people's DNA, and that's why for years they have been doing these mind study analogies, putting people to sleep, taking their dreams, taking their thoughts, and putting them in the where. Now we find out where all that shit been going. But let me ask you something. Some people say Elon Musk, like she said, is doing it, but that's the truth. He's doing it. But some people say, hypothetically speaking, allegedly, that Elon Musk is an AI himself. You're saying he's an AI himself. I got to check that movie then. Extinction. Go check that movie out. Josh said the movie Extinction is about humans invading Earth trying to take it back from humanoid robots. 10-year photo challenge gave them free update and to see what it looked like. That's crazy. But pay attention to this, y'all. Pay attention to this. I want to ask y'all a question of questions. I want to ask you a question, a straight up question. Straight up question. How many of y'all, if you had a loved one, a spouse, a sister, a child that passed away, unfortunately, due to things pertaining to life, leukemia, HIV, car accident, a stray bullet. If you had the chance to bring them back to life, but 70% of them would be AI, 30% of them would be actual human, would you want them back? Everything about the person that you miss, everything about the person that you love comes back to you exactly the same way. No duplications, no glitches, or nothing. You get to get your mother back. You get to get your grandmother back. You get to get that person that might have passed away because of a tumor, might have passed away because of cancer. In my situation, might have passed away because they had a tumor in their sleep. Rest in peace to Kimberly Christine Watson. You get to bring that person back. Shit, you can get to bring that person back and they can even reproduce. Say they gave you an option. This is for the people that's tired of trusting, tired of going through pain and disappointment with someone that they love. A boyfriend, a girlfriend. Tired of being disappointed, tired of being lied to, tired of being cheated on, tired of being misused, tired of being unappreciated. Check this out. You get to have a person, 30% humanoid, 70% AI. Would you choose that? Before you say yes or no, I want you to listen before you answer. Some people, hell no, I ain't messing with no robot. But pay attention to this. This is a humanoid robot, and it will not break your heart. It will never lie to you. It will never give you false information. To the women that are single mothers that are afraid to open up to men because of times that they may have been sexually abused as children. And the reason why they're alone to this day is because of the strength and the security and that protectiveness as a mother of cub, where they said, you know what, they would rather be alone than risk the fact of allowing someone to come in their home and to be close to their child and may hurt them. Imagine this, ladies. You can get a man now that you don't have to worry about doing to your children what might have been done to you. Check this out. You can get a man that's going to be the best role model of all role models. You can put a man together with the thoughts of Langston Hughes, the integrities and the morals of Martin Luther King, the will, the backbone, the honor and the heart and the integrity of Malcolm X. You can combine all of these things together with a computer. Ladies, would you do it? King Craigo, salute. Ladies, would you do it? Fellas, would you do it? Would you do it? If you lost your mother, you lost your grandmother, you lost your grandfather, you lost your best friend, you can bring them back 70% humanoid, 30% humanoid, 70% artificial intelligence, but everything about your friend, their characteristics, their personality, their integrity, their heart, their loyalty, their genuine friendship, you get to experience again. Would you do it? Well, pull up tonight and let me know. We're going to talk about this at 7 o'clock. Great conversation. You want that content, get at me. If y'all trying to rock with us, I need them members only, because I'm about to start going exclusively members only and members in view only for quote unquote the New Year's, because I need nothing but positivity and love around me. Positively and love around me. Think about that. Josh said, Dice, that's a fact, that at that moment of death, all humans lose the same amount of weight the moment our souls leave from this form. That's a fact. $10.90 Boris said, I'm cool with that for real. I've been thinking about that, dog. I've been thinking about that, y'all, since I seen that movie, The Creator. Because me, I miss my mother and them so much. Damn. I couldn't do it. Because two reasons. Number one, in my mind, I'm going to always say that's not my mother. Now, if I could have something that could formulate her characteristics and her morals, and her personality and her silhouette to a hologram form that was actually something connected to a spiritual realm. I know that sounds crazy, but these are the things I think about. I wish I had a space that my mother could appear like a hologram from another side or the other side and still be able to talk to me if it was for like a second, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Oh, how I'd look so forward to them conversations. To know that my mother is okay. She's coming to me. She's talking to me from a beautiful spiritual realm with nothing but the best of advice and guidance from who created me. Oh, this is something, alhamdulillah. Oh my God, this is something that I would, man. But like I said, if it came to mixing her with the AI, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to myself. I wouldn't do that to myself. Because that would still be now property of someone other than God. What if the people that created the AI, I'm not going to give y'all all this rap. Get out of here and get back. Let's go.
Another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me? Knowledge, wisdom, understanding. Man, woman, and children. Sun, moon, and stars. Everything exists has to coexist within. Like I said, another day alive, another day free. Why would I wake up trying to be somebody other than me?